before we start the video, this is a warning to fellow viewers. Warning, this video contains strong language and beeping. But don't worry, because I censored it for fellows like you. Enjoy the video. Peace! Green flag is in the air!
Yeah, and the cars that are going to pull out front here is the ones that are
Danny with
organized
the lead.
the most. It's all about numbers. It's all about the distance between the front car, rear bumper, and the one that's following his front bumper. What a beautiful sound, Adam.
Love it. And it takes almost a full lap for these guys to truly get up to speed.
Oh!
Yeah, it will. It'll take a little time for the momentum to build.
Myatt.
You
Whoa!
can see already some cars saying, I don't really want to be a part of this too early.
Rewind!
There's going to be a lot of varying strategies that we're going to see really play out in the first 5 laps. Who wants to stay up front and be aggressive? Who wants to lay back in the middle towards the back to keep their car around at the end?
It'll be interesting to see how much that lead car can control both lanes. With this type of car, we've seen that in the past. He can really bog down the one lane, let the other lane get up and get inside or alongside the outside. Just going to be curious to see how that develops throughout the course of the day.
Yeah, what so many people don't understand is the draft really comes from behind. It's not about, and you would think when someone pulls up in front of you, oh wow, that's going to give you a car an advantage because you don't have the air coming on the front of your car. It's all about the back of the car. It's whoever can get someone closest to the rear bumper. It's like hitting the nitrous button.
Oh my God.
Many times that will dictate tempo on who you want behind you on a restart. It's the guy that can push the best, and look at that.
The right side window out of Anthony Alfredo's car comes flying out.
Right now he's thinking, dude,
he will get black flag.
Vince, what's up with the 23?
Well, Anthony Alfredo did come down pit road. As you guys noted, the right side window came out. He was really upset, wanting to know if they had another one, wasn't getting an answer. They brought it to pit road. He had to turn it off. They did have another window, but it wasn't ready when he got here. So he lost a lap. In fact, now he's gone down a second lap trying to get up to speed.
Oh, there it is. First crash of the day. The 18 is Drew Dollar.
Drew Dollar. Course.
So we were talking at break about how the Goody was starting to wear off the tires, and these guys were going to start moving around.
Hard crash.
What the 9 saw there is that the bottom cars were starting to be
51
vulnerable
with heavy damage
off the corner. So he comes down, side drafts, and then some cars get sideways after that.
Jeffrey Earnhardt is having some battery problems. And also want to let you know Jeremy Clements released from the care center. Drew Dollar has gone behind the wall. He too is done for the day.
Cars off.
You saw that shot come off the 4. That sun is a beast here.
It is. That's one of the spots where
Snider.
these guys up front, they haven't pitted yet, so they don't have a tear-off yet. And the track is very dirty when you start, so the vision is worse right now than it'll be all night.
Good teamwork right there.
Oh,
letting your teammate get down in front of you, to kind of pull that bottom lane around.
Rewind.
Yeah, it's a pretty easy thing to do, and we communicate that through the spotters.
Get up.
That, we want to have what you call a teammate restart. So whoever's controlling the restart will take the top, and the bottom guy will just delay hitting the gas just for a split second to let that leader pull down as soon as they get past the start-finish line.
The one thing you don't want to be here, the man in the middle, Jake Buford, going in the wrong direction when he lost both the inside and outside lane, and now he'll have to settle in and regroup.
Right behind.
How about A.J. Allmendinger methodically picking his way to the front, and now second behind his new teammate, maybe looking for more down to the inside.
We heard the call of guys said the 16 isn't there yet. We know A.J. has really got some great results on these types of tracks.
Get to the bottom if you need it.
And really, Hemrick's biggest ally is that 16 right behind him. So I think that he's going to be content to push him up until probably the final lap. Then AJ's probably going to try to go get that stage win himself.
Final lap.
Going to get going here in a second. Here comes the top. Time to get back up.
Final lap opening stage. That's Brett Griffin talking his driver through. What's going to happen here coming off the turn 4? Daniel Hemrick out front, but they are closing in from behind.
All clear, all clear, all clear.
Oh,
Let that 16 get a toe there.
here comes Stanley, or whoever that is.
At
Whoa!
the line, outside lane, Daniel Hemrick wins it
That
over
was
his
Hemrick?
teammate.
Nice all over you. Make sure you don't
Who's that in the
Yep,
front? Is
perfect.
that Vargas? That's Vargas.
You clear that bottom. We are staying up. We are staying up. If you do,
Is it Vargas?
will you see that 07? You can slow him a little bit. Yep, get in that door. Slow him. When you build your run, get away from a little bit. Make sure you pull
Listening
that
to
9 with
TJ
your 9's
Majors
got a lot
here,
of
Brandon
big
Brown
help. Keep
spotter.
it in your mirror. Here he comes.
Yep. Coaching him
You're
along.
clear. Make sure the 9 doesn't slip you there.
Oh,
You might take a big run
that's
if he gets it.
07.
Just stay up high
Oh, 27.
there. You're clear. 9's clear.
Feel good about what you're hearing, Coleman?
Yeah, obviously TJ's really good at what he does here at these super speedway races. I think the most important part that what we heard right there on Brandon Brown's radios is letting him know that the 9 car's clear and don't get slipped. What that means is he don't want to get too far out, let the run get built up, and let the 9 car get by
Here
on
he
the back
comes.
straightaway. Obviously the 9 has some help with the Chevrolet allowance, so there's a realistic possibility. So making sure you know when that person's clear and when that person may possibly make a move.
And climbing the leaderboard, the 9 of Noah Gregson. He goes around Brandon Brown. He's leading for the first time today. Getting pushed by a Ford. That's Ryan Segan, the 39. And look who's back in the mix.
Ryan
You talked about the Colic cars, and they are lined up and ready to pounce.
Well, I'll be honest with you. It's really easy to make it to the front when you know you got your guys that's got your back right behind you, and he's got AJ Allmendinger right on him. So AJ's just following Daniel's moves and trusting that the right ones. So the 11's going to back up here.
But look out.
Oh, Gregson, what a save!
Saved by Noah Gregson. Hemrick driving through. He's getting a push from C.
Middle, 3 wide top.
Oh,
Three
what's
wide at the
that?
front.
Wow.
Hemrick.
Wow.
All help on the bottom. You're clear.
That's gonna cost
Middle
some
Noah,
spots.
39's a good pusher, I think, huh? Look at Gregson. He's going to
Yeah, he's
drop
bailing.
outside the
Snider
top
in the
10.
middle.
He's bailing. It's not worth the 1 or 2 points that he's going to get
Myatt
finishing
Myatt Snider can
9th
get
or
boost.
10th. So he's bailing out of here just to save his race car
Get to
towards
the
the
bottom,
end.
get to the bottom, get to the bottom, get to the bottom.
Daniel Hemrick.
Daniel Hemrick,
for
number
two.
2.
Pair of stages, and both times
Hell of a
he's
job,
been
my
able to
man.
get the win. I bet he slides down in
Great
front of his
flag,
teammate.
last
Working
stage,
it.
final,
You betcha.
the main event, basically. That's me.
And what I think they'll do too is, once the 16 gets clear, if he gets clear, they'll move to the top. I don't think they'll run on the bottom.
Oh,
So,
Gregson again.
you
Whoa.
always, when you're in the front and you're trying to control both lanes, you want to control whatever lane.
Here comes
is
Hemrick.
clear. So
Look at,
the second car
what's
that's
his
clear,
name?
that's
Brandon
the most
Jones.
powerful lane. So as you see, he's moving down here to get back in front of his teammate. And he's
16
willing
is
give
trying
up
to
the
push
outside
Hemrick
the 54
to the
because he
lead.
knows he
Here
has
comes
an
the
alliance with
54
someone
to take
behind
the
him
lead from
that's
Daniel
gonna stick to his
Hemrick.
rear bumper no matter what.
Look at the
Saw
21.
that hand of AJ Allmendinger
And,
down the back straightaway, out the window, signaling, I'm going to go to pit road.
Hey, if you didn't
The
notice
plan
the
appears
highlights
to
on
be
YouTube,
executed
I haven't
perfectly
seen the whole
and
race
not
yet. I will
surprising.
watch
You
the
look
whole
at recent
race
years,
sooner or
Daytona
later.
and Talladega, some of the best in the business coming from the Colic stables.
Oh!
There was a spinner coming on to pit
Look
road.
out.
I believe that's the one of
There goes
Sam
the bumper.
Mayer. He lost the bumper cover. We stay
Yo.
green. Can he gather it in? Yes, he does.
Fired up and come to the
No
He
way.
stops with 45 to go.
And now he's going to have to take tires on top of that.
Fourth caution of the day here at Daytona
Wow.
for the NASCAR Xfinity Series, and we believe it might be the one of Sam Mayer having some
Who
parts
could
and
it be?
pieces fly off one more time. So with that, we're going to see the top 5 come down pit road because they had not yet made a pit stop under green. There's Mayer, and likely everything will cycle back through to Austin Hill, being the race leader. He is currently first of the group that made pit stops under the green flag.
Here you can watch the number 1 car's bumper cover come off. Now remember, they just put this back on the car. Per NASCAR rule, you have to have the bumper cover on your car. And if you look far right, you can see the one that fell off his car the first time.
Do they have 3?
Well, we'll find out shortly. I don't think this is like short track racing where 3 cautions and you're out, so I think you're in a good space from there. But the thing that might be interesting here is you're going to see some of these guys, I think, the 19 Brandon Jones, the 98 of Herbst. These guys come down and potentially get 4 tires right now.
Green.
Yeah, you can see the drivers trying to organize when they're going to go. Both of them
that was a very tight restart.
The window, so they know that whoever can stay attached the longest.
Here comes the 10, pushing the 9.
Clear here.
Here comes Buford, right next to Brandon Jones. I keep thinking of Indiana Jones, and I think of Brandon Jones.
They're the most organized, the tightest from front to back, so more than likely be able to clear with them. If they do, I think they move up. There's one of them.
Yep.
I
Hill.
heard from NASCAR, the restart is under review. Not sure exactly what they're looking at. Great shove there by the Dinger. Austin Hill, the rookie out front. Keep in mind, he won here at Daytona in the Camping World Truck Series, so he understands success in the draft.
We got it right.
And back behind the leaders. Brett Moffitt involved. Tommy Joe Martins. And
one car lifted off the air. Look at this.
Man, CJ McLaughlin just got shot out of the draft there.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Incredible.
Yeah, he got
really
loose, and when he corrected it, just went the other way.
Dodged by.
That's the thing about mistakes at this racetrack. If it happens early, you can overcome it. Typically, because the field is not really intense. They're not really pushing it. So that's when you make your moves and can get back to the front. But at this point in the race, everyone's trying to work towards the front. Nobody's sitting right now and riding. So that's when the race usually happens, when the intensity comes up for everyone towards the end of the race.
Big restart here. 23 to go. That's Austin Hill on the inside lane. The 9, Noah Gregson.
I'm
I
surprised.
think Noah's going to get a big push here.
Says Michael Jordan.
I think the 21 saw that coming as well.
Look at the 10 and 16. Teammates working together. Landis Castle drops down to push A.J. Allmendinger.
21's coming with oh wait.
Yeah, we got some, the pushing is just going to get
my cat is going
as this race goes on, because people, their spotters are letting them know 20 to go, 15 to go. Like that's when you start to see the driver say, okay, well, I'm not riding anymore. And when you see a hole, you got to take it. A.J.
Allmendinger pushed out front. He slides up high in front of the 21 of Austin Hill. And I think Coleman called it the 7 of Justin Allgaier is going to be a player as things tighten up down the back straightaway. Going to be 2 laps to go.
I think that was the last
So typically what will happen here is you'll get a third lane that's going to form up on the top side, and that'll break up that outside group, and that'll give the lead, the advantage to the guys on the inside.
And watch for the guys in the 4th and 5th lane of this 2x2. Start to shoot middle. They're going to try to force it. There's that outside line, that third lane you're talking about. They know they can't win from 7th to 8th, so they're going to try to get to the middle. The guys on the inside line have to protect that right rear quarter panel from getting put 3 wide bottom, which is no man's land.
Get to the bottom.
Allmendinger back out front, slides in front of Noah Gregson.
And there the inside lane broke up, going down the back straightaway.
21's going to come with a huge
shot. Last lap,
They're
guys.
2 and 3 wide behind him. Crossover.
Up in the catch fence, why it's not holy shit. What the holy
looks like he's moving
and what the
I believe Austin Hill's got this.
Oh my
Austin Hill.
My right now. 2022, this is how 2022 starts.
So NASCAR will have to review.
This is how 2022 starts.
When the caution came out.
What the
we can. All the video we have available
what
to
the
make sure
hell?
who was leading. Was it the 21
Holy
or 6? It's great to see
Holy what the
from that race car.
Again, these race cars are so safe. You just gotta.
Hopefully Jordan's okay. Michael Jordan got. I guess he got hit with debris.
It's nice to see him walk away.
We saw it coming. That top lane was going to have a huge run. We knew the 21 was going to get a big run. The top lane typically on the final lap gets that big push, and I think he is the winner.
First career victory.
Holy.
First start in his rookie season. It's Austin Hill who gets it done at Daytona. And here's what happened behind him.
Holy
scenario. Once you get turned around backwards, if he doesn't in, it probably doesn't get airborne, but it's just you got that wedging underneath the front to get the lift there. But it's great to see, like Chad talked about, the safety innovations of these cars. You know, to see Myatt just walk right out, that's a great sign.
And I would be anxious to see how close it was at the time of caution, because look right here, it looks like the 16's out front. Whew, it had to be really close.
Caution wasn't out at that point when they left our screen, so he was clearly ahead by the time he left the monitors on television. But unfortunately, Anthony Alfredo getting into the back of the 31 and creating that issue.
Wow. I mean, look at that car.
Look at the grass that's flying in front of
Where's the engine?
No way. Where is the engine?
Wow.
The engine's gone. I mean, this kind of like a Michael Waltrip wreck that we saw at Bristol, where it's just...
Look at the car flipped over again.
Larson front straightaway here at Daytona years ago. Austin Hill having a good time on that turf down there I was commenting on earlier.
That's what I'm about, boys. That's the way you do it, man. I came to RCO for one thing and one thing.
Alright guys, Animaniacs Bully Fan Productions here, and I am signing out. Peace out, gangsters.